Are you experiencing a sense of being overwhelmed by a challenging situation that is causing you to question your beliefs about yourself? In the latter stages of spiritual seeking, there is a significant, transformative experience known as the dark night of the soul, a term first coined by St. John of the Cross. This pivotal point in the spiritual journey is characterized by a period of intense introspection and existential uncertainty, during which previous beliefs and assumptions may be challenged, leading to feelings of disconnection and loss. The initial indication of the dark night of the soul, which marks the advent of an ego death and significant internal turbulence, is a pervasive sensation of being adrift, perplexed, or enmeshed in an existential predicament. As you embark on this introspective journey, you may find yourself questioning the fundamental tenets that have guided your life thus far. This is not a transient uncertainty, it is a significant disruption that affects the fundamental aspects of your being. As you navigate this challenging period, you may find that the beliefs and norms that previously provided comfort and direction no longer hold the same level of conviction. You may feel as though you are at the precipice of an uncharted landscape, gazing into the unknown. The questions of purpose and what truly matters in life are no longer abstract philosophical inquiries, they are urgent, pressing demands that seek answers from the depths of your soul. This phase of questioning is of the utmost importance. It is the mind's urgent and necessary effort to establish a sense of stability and direction in the face of uncertainty. It eliminates the superficial aspects of identity and material attachment, forcing you to confront and reevaluate the true meaning of your life. This existential reorientation can be unsettling and intimidating. This is an indication that a significant transformation is underway. This process involves the shedding of the ego as former shell, paving the way for a rebirth into a state of greater awareness and deeper understanding. The second indication of the dark night of the soul is the experience of intense emotional distress, which acts as a crucible that tempers the spirit through fire. As you navigate this challenging phase, it is possible that you may experience a range of intense emotions, including sadness, fear, and despair. Such feelings may become a long-term resident, taking up residence within the depths of your psyche. This emotional pain is not a typical occurrence. Such challenges are more profound and intense than the typical difficulties encountered in daily life. You may experience profound grief with no apparent cause, or a pervasive fear that affects your thoughts and actions. The emotional intensity is such that even minor hurts and setbacks are felt with great acuity. This heightened state of emotional distress serves a specific purpose. It serves to eliminate the ego's defenses, revealing the core of your true self in its unshielded and vulnerable state. Such profound emotional upheaval can be unsettling, leaving you feeling exposed and vulnerable, as if an inner storm is disrupting the stability of your emotional state. This tumultuous period, while challenging, is also transformative, eliminating the remnants of superficial attachments and false identities. The third indicator of the dark night of the soul is a notable lack of satisfaction with worldly achievements. You, who previously defined success in terms of tangible milestones such as material wealth and professional accolades, now find these once coveted trophies to be devoid of intrinsic value. This shift in perspective reveals a stark emptiness that no quantity of external accomplishment can fill. This shift in perception is not a mere transient state of discontent. This is a significant change in your spiritual outlook. The external markers of success lose their value as you realize that true fulfillment is not achieved through achievements but discovered within the depths of the soul. You may find yourself at the pinnacle of your career, surrounded by the trappings of success, including awards, promotions, and recognition. However, you may still feel an overwhelming sense of emptiness, as if you were standing on a mountain and finding it devoid of air. The disillusionment with material success can manifest as a growing sense of doubt, an inner questioning that intensifies with each passing day. Is this all there is? This question marks the beginning of a pivotal journey inward, seeking something more profound and meaningful than what the material world can offer. It indicates a need for more profound spiritual nourishment, which cannot be fulfilled by mere physical or social achievements. As you address this unease, you may find yourself disengaging from activities that previously motivated you, questioning the alignment of your pursuits and relationships with your evolving values. This is not a regression, but a recalibration where the soul's deeper longings begin to guide your choices, leading you away from superficial engagements towards activities and connections that promise a richer, more spiritually aligned existence. The fourth indication of the dark night of the soul is a strong desire for solitude. This inward call encourages you to step away from social engagements and engage in reflection and introspection in a quiet setting. This inclination towards solitude is not the result of misanthropy or a simple desire for solitude. Rather, it is driven by a fundamental need to disconnect from external influences and connect more deeply with one's inner self. As you transition through this phase, the familiar noise of social gatherings may initially seem overwhelming, distracting you from the essential voice within that seeks to be heard. The soul, which has been overlooked amidst the commotion of daily activities, is now demanding attention. It is calling for stillness, where it can communicate the truths of your existence that have been overshadowed by constant social interaction. You may find yourself declining invitations, seeking weekends of solitude instead of nights out, and spending quiet evenings where you previously sought the stimulation of social interaction. This withdrawal is not an abandonment of your social nature, but rather a necessary recalibration that allows you to delve into the deeper questions of who you are and what you truly seek from life. In these moments of solitude, the superficial layers of your identity begin to be shed, allowing the raw, unvarnished truths of your being to be revealed. In the silence, you are forced to confront your fears, your dreams, and the discrepancies between your lived life and your inner values. Each quiet hour spent in contemplation yields insights that are both challenging and illuminating, fostering personal growth that is both intense and spiritual. A fifth indicator of the dark night of the soul is a significant disruption in sleep patterns, which may manifest as nocturnal disturbances indicative of internal turmoil. During this period of spiritual questioning and transformation, the usual sanctity of sleep can become a battleground where subconscious fears and revelations emerge. It is not uncommon to experience insomnia during this period as the mind continues to process existential issues long after the body has reached a state of rest. Alternatively, you may experience longer periods of sleep than usual. This is not indicative of rest, but rather an attempt by the psyche to withdraw from the challenges it faces in waking life. These disruptions are not merely inconveniences, they are also deeply symbolic and revealing. During this period of restlessness, you may find that your dreams are more vivid or disturbing than usual. It should be noted that these images are not random. These dreams are expressions of your deepest anxieties and realizations. They are why our psyches attempt to communicate important messages that you might be ignoring or suppressing during your waking hours. For instance, you may dream of being lost in a complex urban environment, which reflects your current feelings of confusion and uncertainty about your direction. Alternatively, you may dream of a house falling apart, which symbolizes the deterioration of your current beliefs and life choices. These dreams, while unsettling, serve as a mirror, reflecting back your inner turmoil and urging you to confront and engage with these aspects of yourself. It is important to accept these nocturnal interruptions not as mere disturbances, but as crucial insights into your soul's journey through darkness towards light. The disruption of your sleep encourages a deeper exploration of the subconscious mind, highlighting the need to address unresolved issues that may otherwise remain below the surface. To address these issues, it may be helpful to establish a nighttime routine that encourages relaxation and reflection. This could include activities such as journaling thoughts before bed or practicing meditation. These practices can facilitate the transition into sleep and assist in interpreting and integrating the profound messages conveyed by the subconscious at night. A further indication of the dark night of the soul is a noticeable decline in interest in activities that previously provided enjoyment. Gradually, you are painting your life's canvas with shades of gray, where there used to be vibrant color. This is not merely a transient lack of interest or ordinary fatigue. A profound sense of disillusionment pervades your former hobbies and passions, rendering them strangely alien and utterly tedious. Take stock of your activities. Consider those that once brought you joy and excitement. Now, they may seem mundane and devoid of pleasure or satisfaction. The music that previously resonated with you now appears to be of little consequence. The books that previously provided an escape from reality no longer hold your attention, and social events that you previously enjoyed are now seen as a burden. This withdrawal from activities that previously provided you with excitement and fulfillment is indicative of the significant shifts occurring within you. This profound disengagement is indicative of a deeper existential questioning on the part of the psyche. As you engage in introspection during this period of personal growth, you may find that superficial pleasures lose their appeal. This can prompt you to seek more meaningful pursuits that align with the new insights you are gaining about yourself and the world around you. For example, you may discover that while you currently find socializing at a local cafe to be unfulfilling, spending time in nature may begin to offer unexpected peace and insight. Alternatively, your interest may shift from competitive sports, which previously held a certain appeal, to meditative practices or philosophical readings that challenge and nourish your evolving spirit. Do not view this transition as a loss, rather, view it as an opportunity to explore new aspects of life and self that align more authentically with your current spiritual journey. This reevaluation of what brings you joy is a crucial recalibration of your soul's needs, reflecting significant shifts in your priorities and perceptions. The seventh sign of the dark night of the soul involves a profound and often unsettling encounter with aspects of your personal identity that you may have previously overlooked. This crucial stage of your spiritual journey requires you to address repressed emotions, past traumas, and unwelcome aspects of yourself that you have long concealed in the more obscure regions of your psyche. Imagine a scenario where the walls, previously adorned with optimistic artwork, suddenly disintegrate to reveal mirrors. These mirrors reflect not only your face, but also the deepest, most hidden aspects of your soul. These reflections show the true, unedited versions of yourself, rather than the idealized self you present to the world. Your concerns, your moments of frustration, and any unresolved issues. This confrontation can be a significant challenge, as it requires confronting uncomfortable truths about oneself that may have been previously denied or ignored. This process of confronting one's personal challenges is not merely about acknowledgement, it is also about integration. It requires engagement with these more challenging aspects, comprehension of them, and acceptance of them as part of the overall self. For instance, you may address a long-standing apprehension regarding abandonment that originated in your formative years. Alternatively, you may encounter a significant anger that has been repressed for an extended period. Engaging with these feelings can be challenging and unsettling, yet it is essential for comprehensive healing and growth. Such experiences frequently result in a period of introspection, during which individuals may choose to step back from their daily routines to process the insights gained. This can feel like an internal conflict. As you work to align these aspects of your personality with the person you aspire to be, accept this challenging but essential part of your journey with courage. It is important to recognize that each shadow you confront and integrate brings you closer to a fuller understanding of yourself and a more authentic existence. This profound introspection is crucial for personal growth and spiritual awakening. It transforms your core identity and paves the way for a renewed engagement with life, grounded in a more profound and comprehensive self-awareness. The eighth sign of the dark night of the soul is a profound transformation in your relationships, where the dynamics of personal connections undergo significant shifts. Some relationships may become more robust and meaningful, while others may unexpectedly diminish or even terminate. This change reflects a deeper evolution within the individual, which can be seen as a quest for connections that resonate with their emerging truth and authenticity. As you progress through this challenging period, your ability to tolerate superficiality diminishes. You seek relationships that are not merely based on convenience or social obligation, but are rooted in genuine, soulful interactions. Consider the metaphor of walking through a forest, where each tree represents a relationship. Some are relatively new but already demonstrate considerable vitality. You begin to discern which of these relationships can withstand the challenges ahead, and which are not viable. This is not a judgment of their value, but an acknowledgement of their function and impact in your life. For example, Friendships that were previously strong due to shared interests or social activities may lose their value if they lack emotional depth or fail to support personal growth. In contrast, relationships that foster vulnerability, honesty, and spiritual exploration become invaluable resources, strengthening and becoming increasingly essential to your life. This transition can be challenging, as the dissolution of long-standing relationships often is, but it is also empowering, creating space for more genuine interactions. This reevaluation of relationships is driven by an inner transformation that alters how you relate to yourself, and by extension, to others. As you become more attuned to your inner needs and truths, you seek out and value those who recognize and resonate with the deeper aspects of your being. These relationships, based on mutual recognition of each other's true selves, provide a powerful source of support and companionship during this transformative period. Consider this reshaping of your social landscape as a necessary alignment with your evolving self. While the process of transitioning may evoke a sense of nostalgia for what is lost, it is also an opportunity for hope and the anticipation of new connections. These relationships are designed to provide not just companionship, but also spiritual kinship and growth. As you continue to evolve, these relationships will serve as a source of strength and a reflection of your authentic self, enabling you to effectively navigate and flourish in your ongoing journey. The ninth sign of the dark night of the soul manifests as an intense spiritual longing, a profound craving for depth and a meaningful connection with the universe that transcends the mundane aspects of daily existence. This longing motivates you, the chosen one, to pursue explorations that extend beyond conventional boundaries. You may engage in spiritual practices, philosophies, and potentially new belief systems that offer insights into the cosmos and your role within it. Consider the vast expanse of an ocean, its immensity and mystery. This is how you feel internally, overwhelmed yet exhilarated by the potential of what lies beyond your current scope of knowledge. The spiritual practices that were previously peripheral to your life now become central to your quest for truth. You may find yourself drawn to meditation, prayer, or the study of metaphysical texts. The objective is to find answers that satisfy the soul's deep thirst for knowledge. A spiritual awakening frequently results in a reevaluation of previously held beliefs. What was previously accepted as absolute may now be viewed as questionable or inadequate, prompting an investigation into philosophies or systems that align with your newfound understanding. For example, you may wish to consider exploring Eastern mysticism, delving into the Kabbalah, or welcoming the rituals of indigenous spirituality. Each of these approaches offers different insights and pathways to enlightenment. This journey is characterized by a growing disillusionment with simplistic explanations for the nature of reality, and an increasing willingness to embrace uncertainty. As you progress further to this exploration, you will observe a corresponding shift in your inner landscape, reflecting a broadening perception of what is possible, both within and without. The 10th sign of the dark night of the soul is the emergence of new perspectives. This transformative process allows for a radical shift in one's worldview, enabling a new and often more profound lens through which to view life and existence. This transformation in perception is not merely a change of opinion, it is a profound realignment of how you understand and interact with the world around you. Imagine yourself as a traveler who has traversed a lengthy, obscure passageway. Upon exiting the tunnel, the world outside is not as it was. The colors are more vibrant, the shapes are altered, and even the sky above seems to belong to a different universe. This transition can occur gradually, akin to the gradual illumination of previously shrouded landscapes at dawn, or it can occur suddenly, akin to a bolt of lightning that reveals new contours of reality in an instant. As a result of this shift, previously held beliefs and assumptions may now be seen as naive or superficial. What was previously considered absolute may now be perceived as relative, and what was previously regarded as peripheral may assume a more central role in your consciousness. For instance, you may begin to question the relentless pursuit of material wealth and status that is prevalent in many sectors of society. Instead, you may come to appreciate the value of simplicity and spiritual richness. This new perspective encourages a reevaluation of priorities and values. This shift in perspective often leads to significant changes in lifestyle and behavior with regard to relationships, work, spirituality, and mental health. You may find yourself distancing yourself from relationships that do not meet your standards and focusing your attention on those that facilitate genuine connection and growth. Embrace the emergence of new perspectives as a valuable outcome of the dark night of the soul. This is a hallmark of genuine spiritual evolution, indicating that you have not only navigated the depths of inner darkness but are now on the path to a higher level of understanding. This new perspective enables you to live more authentically, in alignment with a deeper truth that resonates with your core values, allowing you to engage with the world in more meaningful and impactful ways. As you navigate the challenging terrain of the dark night of the soul, it is important to recognize that this arduous journey is not a descent into perpetual darkness. Instead, it is a passage towards profound spiritual purification and growth. The experiences you are having, from internal upheaval to external relationship shifts, are not mere turbulence. They are a crucible in which your authentic self is being refined and revealed. Please be aware that you are not wandering in darkness. You are being guided towards a more profound comprehension of your identity, beyond the superficial aspects that previously defined you. This journey, though marked by periods of intense emotional pain and existential questioning, is a sacred path toward enlightenment. By facing challenges and embracing shadows, you can move closer to your authentic self. During this transformative period, it is essential to seek support and guidance from a variety of sources, including spiritual mentors, supportive communities, and professional therapists. Please do not attempt to navigate this path alone. The experience and understanding of those who have previously faced similar challenges can provide guidance and support when the journey seems challenging. They serve as guiding lights, reminding you that renewal and awakening are not just possible, but inevitable. Upon emerging from this challenging period, you will find that you have undergone a significant transformation. You will emerge from this process with a renewed outlook and a more open mind capable of forging deeper connections. The confusion and loss of direction you previously experienced will be replaced by clarity and purpose. This will not only reveal the meaning of the challenges you have faced, but also the greater purpose of your journey. Therefore, take heart, courageous traveler. Let the assurance of your eventual emergence into the light serve as your guiding star through the darkest hours. Once you have completed the process, please share your experience. Your journey, including both challenging and enlightening moments, can provide valuable insights for others who may face similar circumstances. Share your story openly and with compassion, as it has the potential to inspire and uplift, and to serve as a source of guidance for others navigating similar challenges.